this at length multiple times about the clown world and how we are truly in it and how we must truly embrace voting for Giant Meteor 2024, because I'm not exactly sure what's happening with brands. You know, Doc Martens used to be a brand of shoe for punk rockers and underground kids wearing Docs. You know, they were always just black back then. But now, of course, the brand has branched out, as well as now a coffee company also stepping in it, Costa Coffee, with both companies deciding on a pretty interesting marketing campaign that I don't quite understand. I just don't understand it really on any level. But I guess it gets clicks. And you know, people get to talk about that. By the way, this video is sponsored by Meta PCs. It's the computer I use. It's the computer my friends and family use. It's the laptop I use. It's veteran owned. Promo code The Quartering, or use my link in the description below. You can custom build your PCs. I put together a kind of a good, better, best, insano, like my actual build is on here. You know, they have ready to ship. They have desktops, laptops, everything you could possibly need or want. Follow my link in the description, promo code The Quartering to save. Now, it started out today with this ad from Doc Martens. Doc Martens USA posts this video, or let's check out this shoe, which features a biological woman who has had a double mastectomy in order to promote transness, right? In order to affirm their gender, so to speak. Giveaway. We're giving away a customized pair of Docs by Jess Voss Art, inspired by the queer community. So this is not a shoe that is available in the stores, from what I understand. But obviously, people are they have some opinions about it. I just think, you know, to me, is the juice worth the squeeze here? If you go to Doc Martens' Instagram page, they're not particularly, you know, they get here 300 likes, 400 likes, 400 likes, 900 likes. Let's go to this. 9,351 likes. This is why companies do this. 6 comments, 4 comments, 3 comments. This, 3,000 comments. Right? They are just utilizing division. You see the comments, WTF. Oh my God, I need these. Oh my God. Yeah, it's so cool having a biological woman with hairy arms and a double mastectomy on your shoes. Very based and red-pilled. And I mean, like, and again, they're just giving them away. And this is before anybody's really been covering it. So just wait to see the comments by tomorrow. And then you have Costa Coffee today, using a similar approach. So Costa Coffee, I think, is one of the top 5 coffee. It's in the top 5 coffee companies out there. That's why you should go to coffeebrandcoffee.com, because we don't get involved in politics. But Lawrence Fox tweets, "Dear Costa Coffee, your promotion of removing body parts from healthy young girls, I hope you're boycotted out of existence." Here we have another image. Looks like maybe the same artist, depicting a biological woman who had a healthy woman who had a double mastectomy to sell coffee. And if we look at the boycott Costa Coffee hashtag, it is off and running. Also, boycott Costa Coffee for going cashless. A lot of people don't like cashless stuff. What on earth were they thinking? Celebrating this kind of mutilation is always a great way of selling coffee. It appears boycott Costa Coffee is the UK national trend after it became a latest bunch of ignorant idiots to promote butchering. And also at the same time, obviously Bud Light is trending because this is a classic Bud Light move. Like, you didn't have to do this. And what's wild is, you know, Costa Coffee glorifying irreversible surgery. This is absolutely horrible. Costa Coffee celebrating women who cut off their healthy body parts is grotesque. I will never set foot in your coffee shops again. This is a big, coffee company. And you look at their replies now, they're getting ratioed in every one of them. Get woke, go broke. You see, you make it a frappe and a castration weekend. Bunch of creeps. Bye Costa. None. The worst coffee products on the market. Here in the United States, I saw it earlier. It was trending, which is not. It's not a United States brand, but it was trending here in the United States, and it's just so stupid. Like, I don't really understand why these companies keep doing this stuff. It's bizarre to me that, Costa Coffee, what is this? Do I get a free soy chai latte if I get 8 vulnerable kids on the spectrum who are simply lesbian to have their body parts removed? I mean, everybody's completely dunking on it. Paul Golding saying, that they're glorifying this stuff. Just looking at some of the comments. Glad I've never used them much over the years. I have great coffees from this place. You caused and supported this in the UK. Now you're crying your kids are all LGBTQ. Wait, what? I'm not really sure about that. I don't really understand. I mean, I understand why they do it. I just showed you why they do it. They do it for engagement. They do it for clicks and for, extra promotion. They get to own the conservatives and whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I just think that this is weird. It's this weird attempt to normalize people taking, their healthy body parts off of them to affirm their beliefs. By the way, there's an interesting study about, I think the Publica actually did it. I think the Publica covered it. Where women who have had these procedures, by the way, were in terrible pain as many as 5 years later still. It's so wild to me that this type of stuff is, the people just get to say, oh, it's whatever. Yeah, you could say pain and urinary incontinence reported as common side effect for gender reassignment surgery. New report says. There was just an article yesterday of a Canadian who wanted to have her government take her life away because she was suffering so much pain after a gender reaffirming surgery. This was yesterday, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure I posted it. Here you go. Trans Indigenous Canadian slams doctors for denying her euthanasia request. She wanted doctors to end her, saying that it would be better than her constant pain from a surgically built, bonus hole. It's wild to me and that this stuff is promoted. Now, is there somebody out there who maybe is promote or who is helped by this? I don't know, but it certainly seems like there are far more people who are hurt by this and suffering long-term negative effects from this kind of stuff than people who are helped by it. And certainly the media will cover the epic backfires and things of that nature that happen. But I don't understand how, Doc Martens thinks that this is going to play out for them. I suppose they must do the math and say, oh, only people in the LGBTQ community buy our shoes now. Like, I know that their docs were hot with lesbians for a while. I don't know if that's still a thing. But Costa Coffee, it says the nation's favorite coffee shop 7 days a week. I'm not sure that you are the nation's favorite coffee shop after this. Here's your latest tweet, 500 replies to just 40 likes. Let's see, look, what's here. What a shame there's no vegan pizza. This will ruin your business. Haven't heard of this brand. Looks like I wasn't missing anything. Maybe leave young girls alone. Costa right now. Bud Light and Target meet your new friend. Costa Express. They can go take a trip to Disneyland. I mean, all of this stuff. You want to willingly go into the meat grinder? Okay, fine. make sure you're leaving a like on people that are covering this. Make sure you're subscribing to people that are covering this stuff, because they don't get to. There's now a price for this. You used to be able to just virtue signal, right? You used to be able to just virtue signal and get all the benefits. Well, now people have had enough of it and they're pushing back. And now there's a price for this. And I'm glad people are rising up against it. It's absolutely sick. You shouldn't be normalizing this. You shouldn't be worshiping this. You should be helping these kids, not chopping parts of their bodies off. But I guess that's just one man's opinion.